Guys, what's up? My name is Prez and welcome to another episode of NHL Be A Goalie. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this one. This one is going to be a little bit different. I got a comment from one of you guys, actually. Excellent comment, actually, because this will be a suggestion for like a new series that I could possibly do on this channel if you guys want me to. You guys can let me know in the comments below. But his comment, I'll pull up it on screen right now. He says, hey, I'm trying to get into hockey, maybe explaining some simple things about hockey. So, some really simple things about hockey. I'm going to leave a link in the description. I'm going to explain one page of this because hockey can really go in deep if you really want to go into just really everything about hockey. But I'm going to read from this website. It's sportsnet.ca. I'll leave a link in the description to the article that I'm actually reading. And it will start off, I'll leave it as a link in the description. It will start off as the NHL, and it'll explain what the NHL is, and you guys can go through each and every single one. But I'm just going to do the game. Playing the game, never seen a hockey game. This will get you started. So that's what I'm going to read from here. We're going to get it started. I'll see you guys when we get on the ice, and then we're going to teach the basics. I'm going to tell you guys the basics of hockey because I realized some of my subscribers may have not seen a game of hockey in their life. They might not even understand what the hell is going on in a game of hockey. And I decided to do it with NHL Be A Goalie because it's the perfect time. While I'm just sitting on the ice, I can just talk to you guys. So it's the perfect series to do that with. But anyways, we're going to jump on the ice and we're going to get started. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this one. I know I will. So yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy. All right, guys, we're going to get it started here against the Colorado Avalanche, but the team does not matter. Just going to basically talk about the basics of hockey. It's actually really simple when you get into it, and I think this is like the perfect video to do it also because I'm just talking. And so the basics of hockey are simple. You skate, you pass, you shoot, and you score. There you go. Players move around on the ice like you see on screen right now. And with boots with a double blade edge on the bottom of them. So, on a skate blade, there's two edges. They might look flat, but there's actually two edges on one blade. If you really want to get into the really specific details of that, just look up hockey skate sharpening, and you guys will see the double blade. What they're talking about. It allows for sharper turns and quick acceleration. So that's what a double-edged blade is meant for. So skaters skate on just a really thin edge on the blade. They don't skate on the entire blade unless they got a different hollow, which means they will skate on the entire blade. But we won't get into that. That's not this type of video. So body checking. Body checking is used to separate the opponents from the puck. Legal body checks use shoulders or hips. Not allowed, or not elbows or sticks. Cannot be from behind. So you can't hit a player from behind with your stick or your elbow. You can't elbow a player either, even if you're facing the front of them. There's legal checks and there's non-legal checks. So shoulder to shoulder is allowed, obviously. Bumping into the boards is allowed. You can't hit opponent's head. If you hit an opponent's head, you get ejected from the game. You get a 1-game suspension, and you get a fine from the NHL and all that stuff. And you get a bad check mark on you get a red X on your profile, I guess. You get an X on your profile saying, like, if you get 3 X's, then obviously you will get fined more, and you will get more suspension time. Hockey uses a hard rubber puck that is 1 inch thick with diameter of 3 inches. It's flat on the top and the bottom with rounded sides. So the puck is actually pretty heavy. It's 2 ounces. Not 2 ounces. I believe it's 2 ounces. That's how much the puck weighs. It's 2 ounces, I think. I could be wrong. Sticks are made with materials like aluminium or carbon fiber. They don't use carbon fiber anymore. I think they use some form of carbon fiber, but they definitely do not use aluminum anymore. I think aluminum is pretty much banned in the NHL. I think some players are still using it for some reason. I don't know, but there's a composite. That's what the material is. It's like a mixture between carbon fiber and something else. They used to use wooden sticks back in the day, and wooden sticks got banned because they break, and then there's shards of the little pieces of wood on the ice. It's really not a really good sign. And they can be used to obviously shoot goals, shoot the puck into the goal, pass the puck, obviously between players on the ice. And one perceives a better ice, the better chance of turning into a goal. So you keep on passing, you move, you keep the goalie moving. If you want to score a goal, keep the goalie moving, because you have a better opportunity to score a goal. Because if you keep the goalie moving, those pads and gloves and everything that he's wearing is a lot heavier than what you're wearing on the ice. So if you keep that goalie moving, goalie equipment is getting a lot lighter these days now, so that may not even be a factor anymore. But if you keep the goalie moving, you keep him guessing where you're going to shoot the puck, you have a more likely chance of scoring. And you guys can watch here. So that is just clearing the puck and all that stuff. So, but and then while there's various ways of shooting the puck, the purpose of the shot is always to remain the same: score a goal. There is no quicker way to score than the slap shot, where speeds routinely reach 150 kilometers per hour or more. Is it per hour or is it kilometers? I don't know, 150 kilometers slash an hour, it says on the website, but or more. It can go higher than that. So it's crazy. The most accurate shot you can actually do in hockey is the wrist shot. The wrist shot is when you pull the puck back and you snap it forward, or you flick it forward, pretty much. That's the most popular shot, and that's the most likely shot you'll see 99% of the time in the NHL or any hockey situation. The wrist shot is more accurate. The players drag the puck along the ice, snap it at the wrist, and to fire the puck. The snapshot is like a wrist shot, but shorter. So a snapshot, to me, is below the knee. It's just below the top of your knee or the bottom of your knee. If you go to knee level, and if you go to like the middle of your knee, and then you shoot the puck from there, that's a snapshot to me. Slapshot is when you go above the shoulder and above the head for the tip of the blade, or the tip of the stick, the blade, and it's shorter. The release is very fast, but simple flick of the wrist to catch the goalie off guard. So basically, the snapshot is just to throw the goalie off guard, thinking that you're going to do a wrist shot, and likely chance you're going to do a snapshot. You really don't see snapshots in the NHL. Roughly, you mostly will see slap shots and wrist shots. Mostly wrist shots, because that's the most accurate and the quickest way to shoot to get it off, in my opinion. The snapshot is kind of it could be there, but it could be missing from the game and nobody will miss it, pretty much. So we'll jump into another one. We'll jump right into the rink, because the rink can be really something. Ooh, okay. I'm just reading ahead. I'm just seeing all the stuff. So playing the surface. How big is the ice surface, and what are those lines and circles for? So what my team just did, is we took a face-off in their zone. There's 2 face-off circles in each zone, and obviously one left side, one right side, obviously. And between those two face-off circles, those lines where you see number 8 and number 27 sitting on the ice, you see them on the left side of your screen. Between those two, that's called the I forget the name. Um, I forget the name of those two things. Damn, I forget those two things. But it'll come to me as I'm trying to talk to you guys. But with NHL games played on the ice surface 200 feet long and 85 feet wide. The rink is surrounded by boards. The players sit on the benches along one side of the boards, with the penalty boxes on the other side. So on the left side of your screen is the penalty box. On the right side of your screen is the benches. The center of the ice divides the rink in half. The blue lines indicate which side your team on. So right now they're in the offensive zone. If the other team comes in my zone, we're defending this zone, so it'll be the defending zone. It's really confusing. You got and then the red line behind me right here, the whole red line that goes across from one side to the other is the goal line. And then these two lines back here, I don't know if I can move my camera, but you guys will see it. You got the defensive zone, and then you got the offensive zone. So basically right now I'm in the defensive zone, they're in the offensive zone. If the other team was on playing, and then this will be their offensive zone, that will be their defensive zone, obviously. So, and then at the center line divides the rink in half. Obviously, the blue line divides the rink in half. You guys can see, and there's the defensive zone, the offensive zone, and the center zone. The neutral zone. That's what they're really calling it, the neutral zone. So blue line, red line. You guys can see it there in the middle right there. Blue line, and then red line, then blue line. And then that zone is called the neutral zone. The goal crease is color blue, is the goaltender's domain. So basically this blue zone I'm in right now is my domain. The area is directly behind the net mark. The red line is called the trap zone. Really? I didn't know that. The goaltender is allowed to play the puck within this area, but penalized if he plays the puck below the goal line, below the goal line. I wasn't even looking at my screen. Below the goal line, outside the tapered zone. Is it tapered zone? I thought it was. Is it tapered zone? Let me see. Trapezoid. Sorry, the trapezoid. Man, I wish I stayed in high school. The trapezoid. So basically the two lines behind my net. I can play the puck between those two lines, but I can't play them out of it. So you see that red line right there that's going to the boards? That is the trapezoid. There are 9 different face-off areas. Each period begins with the face-off at the center of the ice, so the neutral zone. And each time the goal is scored or another face-off is taking place at the center ice, there will be 2 face-off circles in each defensive zone, as well as 4 face-off dots in the neutral zone. So the 4 face-off dots in the neutral zone is for offsides. Icings, some stuff like that. And the center ice is obviously the beginning of the period, and when a team scores, they start from there again. Yeah. So yeah, and then there's 2, obviously face-off circles in the both the zones. There'll be a face-off circle. So the defensive zone is 64 by 85. And the neutral zone is 50 by 85, and the offensive zone, the other side of the ice, is 64 by 85. So 200 feet long. So basically, hopefully I got that across kind of okay. I'm not really good at explaining things when it comes down to it, or reading things. I kind of suck at reading. I wish I got better. I wish I get better. I am getting better, and I'm surprised that I read all that. I only got one word wrong, pretty much, was trapezoid, and it was the font's kind of small too, so I'm kind of like zoomed in here. So it's kind of weird to read on this website. I don't know why they got it set up like that, but hopefully I explained it a little bit better for you guys, for the newer players, for the newer fans. If you guys want me to go, if you guys want to go into more details and you want to read it on your own and all that stuff, I'll leave a link in the description to this website, to this link that I'm reading, and I'll start you off with the NHL, so you guys can follow from the NHL. You can select different sections, which is the NHL, the game, the rules, the penalties, the rink, the positions, the face-off, the superstars, the greatest players of all time, and the greatest teams of all time. You know what? Since we have a little bit more time in this period, we can talk about the positions, because the positions are actually really interesting. So there's 6 positions on the ice. Believe it or not, there's 6 positions on the ice. There are 3 forwards. The opposite of the center is 2 wingers, 2 defensemen, plus 1 goaltender. I'm really stuck in this game because I'm really trying to explain hockey to you guys. You have been pulled. What? Okay, I'm just going to continue. So, the 2 defensemen are at the blue line right now. The wingers are on each side. There's a left wing and a right wing. The centerman's in the center of the ice. When you're the centerman, you want to stay in the center of the ice. So, between the 2 goalposts from each side, the 2 nets are really, like, they're symmetrical. Like, so the centerman stays between those 2 roughly. The left wing stays on the left wing. The right wing stays on the right. The left defenseman defends the left, and the right defenseman defends the right, obviously. And if the left defenseman needs help, the right defenseman will help, and etc. They'll switch back and forth, pretty much. That's the way my team does it. The center is So the centerman obviously covers the center of the ice. The left wing covers the left wing. The right wing covers the right wing. And the 2 defensemen kind of help each other. There's a right defenseman and a left defenseman. And there's a goalie, obviously, where I just got pulled for the first time. Ever. This is the first time I ever got pulled. I didn't know you can actually get pulled in this game. But it does happen. So, the defenseman plays behind the forwards and are taking the task of stopping the opposite forwards in the defenseman end, and they clear the space for the front of the net. So the defenseman there is just to clear the puck, get the bodies away from the goalie point of view. So they're trying to stop. Basically, you got the defenseman, which is it shouldn't be your last resort. Well, your goalie is your last resort when it comes down to stopping the puck. Your defensemen are there to help the goalie stop the puck before it even gets to him. That's the perfect way of explaining it. And so they clear the space in front of the net. They cover the space in the corners and move the puck out of the zone in the offensive zone. They are typically statued just inside of the blue line, which they just stay inside the blue line or just stay out of it just a little bit. It really depends on what's happening with the play. And the goaltender's job is to prevent the puck from going in the net, which I didn't even do this video. And they remain in the center, in the crease in the center of the game, in the entire game, In the entire game, the E looks like a freaking C in this website. I don't know why they chose this font. The crease in the center, the entire game. So the goalie I can tell you guys this, the goalie can skate up to the red line with the puck. You don't see it a lot. You never really see it anymore. But if he goes past the red line, then it's a penalty. It's weird. Then it's a penalty. But the goalie is allowed to carry the puck. So he is allowed. He is a 6th man. He is the 5th man, obviously. No, he is the 6th man, sorry. He is the 6th man. It's really late at night here. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. So hopefully, and obviously there's a home and away team. The home team wears the color jerseys. The away team wears the whites. In the AHL and the OHL and possibly some other hockey leagues, the away team wears the colors. The home team wears the white, which is a little bit crazy. But you might see that sometimes in some games in the NHL. You guys might see the home team wear the white jerseys and the away team wear the color jerseys. It's a little confusing, but there you go. There's a little. They used to do it way back in the day, way back in the day with the NHL, and until they switched to the home team wears the colors, the away team wears the white. Makes a little bit more sense when it comes down to it. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of NHL Be A Goalie. Hopefully I explained a little bit about NHL or about hockey for you guys. But if you guys want to learn more and get into more details, I'll leave a link in the description, like I said, to this website if you guys want to check it out. We lost this game. It was basically all on me. I wasn't really paying attention. This video wasn't for me to actually win this game or anything like that. I just want to make a video on this topic because I got a comment on it, and I thought I made a really good video idea, something for me to talk about in the video with you guys. But like I said, if you guys want me to even go into even more details about hockey, just let me know in the comments below. But check out this website. It has a lot of great information. But if you're really new to hockey and you really want to get into it, just watch a couple of broadcasts. Just watch a couple of like real hockey games. You kind of get the lingo down after a couple of games. It might be a little bit hard to follow, but you guys will get there. Everyone has troubles with new sports. Obviously, if you're learning new sports, I had trouble learning a new sport a couple years ago, and I'm still having trouble with it today. So hopefully I explained a little bit for you guys. If you guys want me to go into details about sledge hockey and the rules of sledge hockey and all that stuff, let me know in the comments below, because that'll be a really interesting video to actually talk about during like one of these. But if you guys want me to go into more details about sledge hockey and the rules behind that, because it's a completely different, it's the same sport as hockey. It's hockey, but it's different. I think it's better than stand-up hockey. That's my opinion. People might have different opinions about it, but in my opinion, I think it's a lot better than stand-up hockey. But anyways, like I said, if you guys enjoy this video, make sure you guys smash the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe if you guys haven't already. Make sure you guys hit the bell icon so you can become notified when I do upload a video. And I'll see you guys Friday with the new series that's coming to this channel, which is franchise mode. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up.